Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Green here, and welcome back to yet another video. We're going to yet again take a look at some fights from my main account against some steroid bosses. We're going to open up with the Bane fight, who's gonna be joined by Power Girl to reduce the power cost, and by Brainiac. And the Brainiac thing is kind of interesting because it might not be needed, because though granted he's got a far higher star rating Bane than me, and that does not usually matter that much, the star rating. It's a character that will do well from 3 stars, but when you really need to squeeze in that last bit of damage, it matters. But Devo has been using Bane with Power Girl and Red Hood without Brainiac and managed to pretty much one-shot everything. And boy, look at this dude, look how annoying he was there, look how many backoffs into a jump attack he did, by the way. But yeah, Device managed to pretty reliably use classic Wonder Woman, Red Hood and Bane to still one-shot anything with Beta Club. Obviously it's not as easy as it is with Brainiac and that's straightforward, but it's possible. And I'm going to at some point try that myself, maybe today. Because if that's a thing, if that's a viable strategy, then that's gonna be great, because then I can give Brainiac back to Manta, and that would be amazing, because my boy Manta is really missing out on that Brainiac action. He's really suffering because of no Brainiac, and would love to be able to give Brainiac back to him. We got Power Girl killed so that we make sure there will be no unusual gameplay, and we got 2 characters to be cycled in between each other. Going to engage a combo here, super move or in Darkest Night form. And try and get close to him. There we go, 1, 2, 3 swipe. There we go, 210 mil dot damage. So that's fine. We're gonna even let him hit Brainiac a bit as the dot damage runs its course. We can also kill Brainiac, there's no way we get unusual gameplay at this point, and a special one to end things off. And that is Boss Trust us down, boy. That has taken only like 2 minutes of my life compared to the secondary account. Well, it has been more like 1 hour of my life. Yep, it is what it is. I got my sword bench to 7 stars, by the way. Like, got the shards from the challenge. And now she's 7 stars, she's got the shiny border, and I think it definitely suits her. We're going to go Deathstroke here with Sir Banshee. Yet again, we did see this fight yesterday, but I'm doing it again because Harley is quite a menace of a boss because of her dot immunity, and I want to make sure that I deal as much percentage health damage with Deathstroke as possible before even thinking to switch onto other teams. And after this team, we're going to go into Raven, Kimflan Sacrament team here. But for now, we're going to focus on this team. I have the Jokerized Batarangs here. So that's at level 2, that's gonna give us 2 additional fast attack hits, putting us at a total of 4 fast attack hits that will allow us to generate power fast and build combo fast for Sir Banshee, so that's overall amazing. Sir Banshee back in there, special 3. We also have level 5 Dark Metal cards on Sir Banshee. Got them to level 6, but like after this video, after the fights in this video were recorded. And we got level 3 Hand of Zatanna on Shazam for the passive stats. We're gonna get hit pretty badly, I mean not that bad actually, by Harley there. So Banshee back in, special 3, back off, not enough energy for another special 1, but we're gonna sit here, combo interrupter even. Deathstroke back in there. And boy, whoever designed the cupcake ability, I don't know, man, deserves a special place in hell at this point. Like, this is by far the most frustrating and annoying ability in the game to deal with and to play against. I have never been so frustrated in my life when playing Injustice Mobile than when Harley spams her cupcakes. I genuinely hate the person who designed this. Though to be fair, I actually don't. I hate the person who put this as a boss, because the person who designed the character did not think that the character would ever be used as a boss. I do have a genuine hate for the person who has the idea to put her as a boss with her special 1 as it is. Like, boy, why? Why would you do this? Did you play against this? Did you play test this? Did you have fun playing against this? Because I definitely doubt it. Gonna come one chop with Sir Banshee there, Deathstroke back in there. Gonna come one chopped again after 2 hits, and I think this is why we should play this fight most optimally, like with double combo interruption, both with Sir Banshee and with Deathstroke. And this will allow us to pretty much lock her into an infinite combo so she can't use abilities. But yeah, I kind of figured out this playstyle would work kind of late. I mean, I knew this would work. I knew this playstyle would do well, but at the same time I was like, ah boy, combo interrupting after 2 hits with server bench, that's gonna be a struggle. Okay, so now Killflan Sakuman over here, I switch my gears with fast actions, and we have the Jokerized Batarangs on Killflan Sakuman. At level 4 we have the level 5 Dark Metal cards on Dark Fate, and she's got defense. We would normally be hitting at a brick wall of defense here if we didn't put Sword of Sin on Raven. There's no burning effect. Where's the burning effect from the Sword of... We forgot the Sword of Sin, guys. Like, Raven is literally no artifact at this point, and Harley is got 75% defense, so that's amazing. That's gonna severely reduce our damage. Like with sword, just keep in mind with Sword of Sin here, we would have done at the very least double the damage if that was successfully equipped on Raven. So whatever damage you see at the end of this fight, make that double because of the defense we did not reduce. Boy, this was such a huge mistake. I mean, it was not that huge because we are going to be fine overall. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it if we kill her or not kill her, but we're going to eventually be fine. Harley is gonna die in this video, that's as much as I can tell. Can't tell you if it'll be this fight or another fight, but she will die. But boy, no Sword of Sin versus her, considering that we would have benefited both from the defense reduction and the power generation cancellation thing. This is just frustrating, and sometimes I'm just so dumped. You guys wonder why I double check sometimes on streams or triple check if I got all the artifacts in order, because of the equal amount of random situations where I just don't check and go in without the proper artifacts. Okay, 20 mil on the special, on the super move there. I don't know what's up with the Killflan Sakuman super move. I haven't seen a decent amount of damage on it with Raven in a while, and this is the highest I've seen in the most recent time, and it's against the target with maxed out defense. So this is interesting to say the least. Killflan Sakuman back in there, special 3, and boy, look at those values, look at those numbers. I like big numbers and I like a lot of numbers on my screen. This is why I like the Jokerized Batarang. We're going to have 4 fast attack hits, building a ton of combo for ourselves and for Raven before she gets tagged in, and we're going to also have a lot of additional damage on basic attack hits provided by that. There we go, 12 mil on that special tree, all because of the combo that we were able to build. And keep in mind, this is heavily unoptimal fight that we're playing against, and this is heavily unoptimal artifact setup because of the no Sword of Sin. So yeah, this could go so many more places than this thing. And I'm very happy with how this performed. On Killflan Sakuman, I'm not gonna make that claim. Maybe without Raven, there is a chance it's better than Beta Club. It's worth testing out. I haven't tested that out yet, so we can't really tell for sure. But with Raven, nah, bro, you go Beta Club King. There's no misunderstanding about that. But yeah, because of no Sword of Sin, sadly, we'll have to use one more fight. We're gonna be fine. We're going to use Classic Wonder Woman Manta with Jokerized Batarang. And Classic Wonder Woman and Silver Green Lantern will have the other artifacts that we have, like the level 5 Dark Metal cards and the level 3 Hand of Zatanna. I'm using Silver Green Lantern because the other option would have been to use a 4-star Vixen, and she would have just given me some base attack, and it's not that much. And I knew for a fact, considering how much health Harley was left with, we wouldn't really need that. We wouldn't need that slight additional damage. We just need to survive. We need to not die, and we need to not make huge mess ups. And we're gonna be fine in terms of defense reduction because we do have the special 2, and the special 2 we would have used anyway to proc the the Jokerized Batarang Venom for additional damage. And yeah, there goes the Silver Green Lantern shield. Like, look, my Silver Green Lantern is just 4 stars, so we're not getting the most out of that. And even if he was 5 stars, that would have been gone at some point, because tier 5 bosses do a decent amount of health damage. to you, and that shield is gonna run out eventually, so we're gonna have to switch to combo interruption. But I think I quite got the hang of it when it comes to Harley combo interruption after 2 hits. I would say I would still heavily struggle against something like Last of Joker combo interrupting that after 2 hits. But against Harley, I'm pretty confident I can do it with any character at this point. I've suffered so much, especially on the second account against her, that I have adapted and overcame her basic attack hits pretty much. Combo interrupting again there. Throw her special 2, keep that burning effect up, keep that poison up. And she hits us with a swipe down, and that's why I really hate combo interrupting after 2 hits, because it's never the most reliable thing, because even if you do it perfectly, you can still get interrupted after with the swipe down you do after 2 hits. So yeah, I don't like it, but thankfully there we were able to chain it properly. And we're gonna fight here boss Bane, and you might be like, this is a very boring fight, Sigval, why did you even put this in this video? It's League of Anarchy. You're gonna get super move with Harley, and then you're going to lock him into an infinite combo in the right corner and keep doing that until he dies. And you are absolutely correct, but I do have to showcase something. So you do know that boss Bane has got the Berserk ability, which will allow him to deal tons of damage with his super move. I have built my Arkham Knight Batman into an absolute unit. I've gone with a full health build, especially for those kinds of fights, so I don't have to occupy an artifact slot for an entropy or for regen matrix. And he will take that super, I guarantee you he will take that super move like an absolute champ with absolutely no trouble. There we go. Oh boy, he's almost dead, but he's fine, he's alive, look, he's alive, that's all that matters. Mission successful, but he almost died. Oh boy, that was risky. 140 mil and still standing, that's my boy Arkham Knight Batman for you. Though, I mean, I think it's the right amount. I was like, well, we got 69k health on him, and I'm not joking, I'm not trolling, it's literally 69k health for some reason. That's like the amount that has been given to me. I just went with all the health rolls on the gears. That's as far as it went. Not my fault. So we got 69k health on this dude, and that gets more than doubled by the passive. And considering the fact that that gets more than doubled by the passive, I was like, oh, we don't have that much health in total. Like, do we not get applied the artifact health? Does that not get modified by the passive? Then I was like, well, even if it gets modified by the passive, it's not gonna be that much, because we already got a huge amount of health from other places, so it wouldn't be a high percentage of it anyway. But yeah, he is an absolute unit. We can definitely get more than that. We can get him to more health with certain artifacts that provide him a percentage health, but there's no real purpose into that here, because the reason why we built him full health is that we never ever have to equip regen matrix again on him, and to miss an artifact slot and miss damage that way. Yeah, this might actually be closer than you guys might expect. Also with the Jokerized Batarangs, yet another bug that's currently a thing. Like, the poison effect should in theory apply to every character in your team, not be restricted to the wearer. And as far as some guys told me in the comment section of my latest video, it's gonna apply to every single character, but for it to apply to characters other than the wearer of the artifact needs to trigger it first. So yeah, that's quite sad and quite annoying. And yeah, he's not gonna die. Surprise, surprise, he's actually not gonna die. But I guess we did a decent job here, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, and goodbye.
This is the future.